there, Scorpio. Welcome to your November 2024 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. It's really weird because I wanted to, do a macro version of this, or whatever you want to call it. Just expand this, and this is going to be a tight fit. But for some reason, shadows form, even here shadows form. So anyway, I don't like filming at night, but I just thought, what the heck. So I'm going to, maybe I should just do a more simple spread. I think I'll do that. And I can get all these cards in here, I think. See. Ugh. Maybe if I go like this, it doesn't really. Oh well. This in the morning I'll be able to do it in a normal way, but please forgive me. Okay. I'm going to hold it upright. The heart of the matter is the Ten of Cups. This is a card of family harmony when it's upright. When it's reversed, it's a card of things turning upside down. I don't believe that any of these types of cards that are more challenging are something that would be shocking to anyone if this is true for you. I feel that this is something that is a long time coming. And actually, there's a very important full moon that's occurring in the month of November that is going to be in conjunction with Uranus retrograde. And the reason why this is so significant is it's in your opposite sign of Taurus, and that means it falls in the 7th house of committed partnership. Well, theoretically. But I mean, it is at 24 degrees, so it's a later degree, so there's a better chance of that. Now, when Uranus and a full moon or a lunar eclipse meet up like that, it can mean like a sudden break. Okay, because all full moons don't have to do with endings. But when you include Uranus retrograde, or just Uranus itself, it can be that it's like a very abrupt kind of thing, or a surprising thing, you didn't see it coming. I feel that, well, it's hard to say if it would be something that you would choose yourself or the other person, because it is going to fall in the other's house. So, but it is something that affects your particular relationship. So I guess it can go either way. But I could see like a Scorpio person who may have tried to hold on to a relationship that was not a good one, and then finally being like, okay, that's it, I'm done. So I don't think that that's very bad. I think that it can actually be a blessing for some Scorpio people who want to break off a relationship, but there's something inside of you that keeps holding on, and it seems almost irrational why you do it, but you do it. And so I have this card of the past position, and we have the Judgment card. So, like, why is this occurring? Well, yes, it can be because whatchamacallit, Ten of Cups reversed can be the, sorry, I'm getting so distracted by this setup. The Ten of Cups reversed can be that the marriage, Ten of Cups can be the marriage is upside down and like it's over with. And the Judgment card could be like that legal affairs are causing this. The seventh house is also legal affairs. But even like on the emotional level, because cups are emotions, the Ten of Cups can be like happily ever after, never materialized. Or you thought it was going to be this thing that it didn't turn out to be. One of the things that it's hardest in life is to reconcile a dream with a reality. When something that you thought was going to be the end-all be-all turns out not to be. And I think for water signs, this especially revolves around relationships, where and I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. It can be even with your children. If you don't have the kind of relationship you want, or parents, or whatever, it can be any type of relationship, and you may mourn the, speaking of mourning, you might mourn the outcome or the ending of that relationship because it may have started out very promising, and maybe somewhere along the way it got distorted somehow. What's coming in is the Five of Cups. This is mourning the loss of something. And again, as they always say, because this is faithful to the Rider-Waite deck, that there are two cups remaining. There's a silver lining. There's something positive. It's not all bleak, but the person has their back to that positive situation. Why? Because it's human nature to, focus on the thing that a person has lost, and not to, really look at it from the higher perspective of like let's say you have children with this person. And, there's something good about it. That something good came of this. And I think, to be honest with you, I think when it has to do with relationships, that a lot of times the ego wants to say that they succeeded in a relationship, and when it fails, they feel like they've failed. And I shouldn't have even said the word fail when it runs its course, because it's not a failure. And but being able to really, to me, this card is really about being able to feel your feelings, because maybe this has been a drawn out thing. It maybe has nothing to do like specifically about that full moon, except maybe you get your divorce papers and that makes it seem so real. And it's funny because I remember my partner saying that one of his friends got his divorce papers, and it was like then he started feeling those feelings, because it was like the finality of it. The legal aspect of it really highlighted the finality. And so that might be how it plays out for you, but maybe all of that stuff about the family kind of being torn apart, or like feeling like there's like this situation that's been turned upside down. Maybe this is something that has been in the works, and it's not anything, it's not like a news flash that this is occurring. But it is that you are starting to really let it sink in. And then the outcome is the Ace of Swords. Being able to forge a new path based on clarity of thought. Okay? And I always, when I see this card, it's always to me like the person is no longer in denial. So I do feel like there might be something with this Five of Cups where until the very end, you were maybe holding out for some kind of cosmic loophole in the situation. And actually, the Judgment card, another thing about the Judgment card, it can be karma. Karma means action, not retribution. But it does mean cause and effect. And sometimes it's kind of like, okay, well, you chose this type of person, so here is the result of choosing that type of person. So it's like cause and effect in that sense. So if you didn't choose wisely for some reason, now you have to face the music on the other end and say, okay, well, I guess this wasn't the best choice that I made. I could have made a better choice. I could have had better judgment, right? So anyway, I know that this reading is not going to be for everyone. Usually I talk about different themes rather than just relationships, but for some reason I felt compelled just to focus on this particular storyline. So anyway, I know that maybe it seems kind of, some people might find it negative or something like that. I don't think it's negative at all. If you are in this situation, I think that it's actually a good thing, because you are going to be able to move forward. It's not like you're just going to be sitting here and just like mourning forever, because you might even find once you start mourning the loss of something that, and I think that's what this card is, it can almost be liberating, because you might realize, you know what, I actually feel better now. Like after you get through that hump of like trying to just deal with it, you know, you might find that it was actually a draining situation and now you feel better and better. So just keep that in mind in case this is really a scenario that is possible for you in the month of November. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that this resonated. If you'd like a private reading, I'm primarily an astrologer. I have package deals and different types of readings. You can find out more information at the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.